Yep, so like I said, I'm just gonna grab something to level up my likely suspect here. If you are still currently under the soft cap, this is a good way to do that. So if you just go to the war table in the helm, you can pretty much get an 1800 piece. I think this actually caps out at whatever your light level is before your artifact bonus. So we're gonna grab something in our secondary slot. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab this Royal Executioner. And before I infuse it into my likely suspect, I'm gonna extract this pattern progress from it. And now we're gonna infuse it into our likely suspect. Let's see here. The backup mag doesn't do anything for us on this one. So maybe we'll put on... Yeah, with fusions, I'm not too worried about damage. We'll do the counterbalance stack. And let's throw a little drip on there. Yep, that'll work. Alright, let's get into it. So like I said, one of my favorite places for weapon leveling is in the Preservation mission in Savathun's Throne World. In the beginning, the ads will spawn indefinitely until the projection of Savathun is killed. And I explained a lot of this in my weapon leveling video you guys can see from about a month ago. So we're just going to hang out in this area and kill as many ads as we can with our likely suspect and try to level this thing up, and then we'll craft it. Yo, what's up, JJ? Good stuff, man. It's my weekend finally too, so I have about a day and a half until I gotta be at work. But we're gonna do as much Destiny as we can between now and Monday morning.
Get in that pyramid and eradicate the Scorn within. They will not take control, no matter how hard they try.
The only downside about trying to level a fusion rifle, since it is a special weapon, we're probably gonna have to try to get special ammo, which will take a little bit away from the grind, but it is what it is. There we go, there's some special ammo. Hell yeah, JJ. It's rough out here. I feel like that's all we do these days is work, man. So yeah, again, for anybody just popping into the stream now, we are weapon leveling. We're working on the likely suspect fusion rifle. This is the preservation mission in Savathun's Throne World. So pretty much what's going to happen here is this projection of Savathun here. As long as she stays alive, all of these ads are going to spawn indefinitely. And that is how we are going to level our crafted weapon. Yeah, man, all we do is work and we still have no money, right? Trying to generate some special ammo here. You know, what we can do to help that along, actually. Make sure this rift up so I don't die. And on our helmet, normally I run heavy ammo finders. That's like a pretty big staple in all my builds, but for the purpose of what we're trying to do here, since I'm trying to level a special weapon, I'm going to put on a special ammo finder. Alright, well, that's interesting. I thought I already had that weapon. So we do have to be a little bit careful, because as you can see, I actually didn't directly shoot this projection of Savathun, but some of my lingering effects, like my unraveling rounds, or maybe like explosions that come off of my fusion rifle, can actually hurt her unintentionally. But it's okay if that happens. All we have to do if it does is we'll just bounce back to orbit and jump back into this. Nice. Now we're going to generate some more special, a little easier with that special ammo finder on. Yeah, I see you guys popping in here. I do appreciate the support. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you guys who are coming and going, we are doing some weapon leveling. So in the beginning here, this is the preservation mission from Savathun's Throne World. And this is one of my favorite methods for leveling crafted weapons. Pretty much this projection of Savathun is going to stay there until she's dead. All these enemies are going to continuously spawn in. So this is a great place for just grinding out your weapon levels. Wow, I got one bullet out of that brick. And I cannot get any special ammo. I even have a special ammo finder on right now. There you go, I got 5 bullets. I just got a level out of my Rufus' Fury, but we're looking for a level on our likely suspects right now. Yeah, the only problem is since it's a special weapon, I'm not getting a lot of special ammo. Hit 1 bullet out of that brick. There we go. Yeah, I'll try putting a reserve mod on. I've got a finder mod on right now, but it's not generating too much. But let me try putting that reserve on. That'll probably help. Void reserves cost 3. Gotta find a safe spot to do this. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what I could do? I could switch to my void builds and then just put harmonic scavengers and finders on. That way it costs less energy. So yeah, let's put on my void subclass. And we'll replace this void weapon surge with a scavenger, like you said. I think it stacks too, so no, actually it says right here, equipping additional mods does not provide you any benefit. So we'll put one on, and then like you said, on the head, I've got a heavy ammo finder, and then on the chest, we want a special ammo finder. And then on the chest, we'll put on a yeah, I've got double void reserves on my chest already, so we should be okay. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more bang for the buck with those mods on. I got 8 bullets out of that one. And I think I'm gonna use my special weapon on the little ads just so we can get more kills with it. I was just gonna die. Alright, so when that happens, guys, you can see all the ads despawned. So all we're gonna do is just go back to orbit and start over. It's that simple. Yeah, Panic, good call on the scab on the legs. Yeah, then we'll just jump right back into it. And like I said, if you guys accidentally kill the projectionist Sabathun, just do like I did, just back out and go right back in. You don't have to travel or nothing to get there. This part is right when you load into the mission, so you don't have to like grind through a whole mission to get here or anything.
They're relentless, the Scorn, fruitlessly striving for that which they cannot attain. Keep it from them.
Oh yeah, Panic, good call on the mods, because I just got 16 bullets out of one brick. I guess it's luck of the draw though, because that brick only gave me 2 rounds. And you know, this could play like really well into some higher end content builds. Um, I think I have Volatile Flow on my seasonal artifact, and Volatile Flow states that when you pick up an orb of power, it's going to grant your void weapons volatile rounds. So you can see I've currently got Volatile equipped, or it's procced. So when I kill an enemy, he's causing these explosions from Volatile. It's pretty great, especially with this fusion. If you get these kills on one shot and they're in groups of ads, you're gonna explode a whole group of ads at one time. That's pretty awesome. And then not only that with volatile rounds, but if you're getting these big multi kills with one weapon, correct me if I'm wrong, but that should proc towards more weapon leveling progress. Could have sworn I saw a green blick fly out of one of those guys. Man, they're really holding out on those green bricks for me, huh? You didn't know about this farm? What farm have you been using? I know Shuro Chi is a good one. The only problem with Shuro Chi is like you gotta like travel to get there, and then putting the code in the wish wall kind of takes a minute too. I've also seen people using the first encounter of Rooted Nightmares. Oh wow, yeah, no, that's a bummer, man. Yeah, you definitely want to find a spot that you can just kind of sit and farm. And especially the problem with strikes too is you're sharing that XP with your fire team, and a lot of the times when you're in strikes, people you get randomly paired with are just trying to, you know, blaze through it. So like, it's hard to even get your kills. Yeah, this one's nice and easy. Like I said, you just load right into this and it's good to go. You don't have to travel anywhere to get there, and the ads will spawn forever until that Savathûn, projection of Savathûn gets destroyed. Still no green bricks though. I will say this farm works really well for like your primary weapons too. Man, sometimes I forget how cracked Void is. I've just been playing Strand so much this season. I think Void is going to be one of the new metas next season because in the artifacts video we're going to talk about, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some good Void artifacts or good Void mods on the artifact. So I'm getting to thinking here. We're still gonna do this, but I'm noticing as I'm picking up orbs and proccing volatile rounds, um, I'm getting this like kind of like a reservoir burst effect going here, which is what we're going for. The whole point of crafting this likely suspect is we want reservoir burst on it. But as long as we have volatile rounds, we can pretty much have a reservoir burst, a makeshift one that is going. The only problem with that is volatile flow is an artifact mod, and I don't think we're gonna have it next season. So it's a good way to fake it for now, but once it goes away, then it becomes an issue. So we're still gonna do this farm anyways. Just looking for more green ammo here. There we go. If I can find an orb to practice volatile flow. There you go. We got another level now. Yeah, if you're just continuously generating orbs, I mean, you pretty much always have volatile rounds procced. That is with volatile flow. And I'm generating an orb on almost every kill here. So it kind of seems like with our scavenger and our finder and reserves mods on, it seems like we'll get a little spurt of like a ton of that ammo type, and then I'll get like a little dry spell. So I guess we'll just spam abilities until we get some green ammo. I'm accidentally gonna kill her. I shouldn't have thrown that Nova Bomb. Yeah, after all that, no green ammo. There you go. We just got another weapon level, so heading in the right direction. I mean, it's a pretty good grind, guys. I mean, for like 40 or 45 minutes of this, I've gotten 4 levels out of this weapon. Well, I accidentally killed her. So we'll rinse and repeat. So for everyone just now tuning in, we are weapon leveling. I wanted to do a video on this likely suspect fusion rifle. It's a Void fusion rifle from Witch Queen, and it is awesome. It is my favorite fusion rifle in the game, but I realize if you guys, like I said, watch my videos, you'll know that I swear by the perk Reservoir Burst, and as good as this one I've been using for the past year is, excuse me, this one does not have Reservoir Burst on it, so hence we're going to grind it out until we can craft it and throw that Reservoir Burst on it. While we have a minute to breathe here, I'm actually going to run to the Savathun's Throne World, to the Enclave, and I just want to kind of glance at the craftability of this weapon and see what kind of levels we need to get it to see what perks we're going to get at what levels it's unlocked at, if that makes sense. Because every so many levels you level up your weapon, the perks become available for crafting. So we're at weapon level 6 with this, so we'll see what we have available to us now. Probably won't craft this though until I know we have everything unlocked that we need. A lot of scout rifles. If you guys aren't familiar with Tarnished Metal, this is definitely a scout rifle you guys are going to want to craft. You can get Volt Shot on it, and it works amazing. It's awesome. Pointed Inquiry is great too, especially with like Dragonfly on it. I've used that in Grandmasters plenty of times. Alright, fusion rifles, likely suspects. Let's see what we can do with this right now. So far we can set it up for rapid fire. Polygonal or extended barrel. I'm probably going to go for a little bit of range. Enhanced battery will give us 8 rounds in the magazine. And our impact goes up. So if we put this accelerated coils on it, our impact is at 50, magazine is at 7. If we put this enhanced battery on it, impact goes up to 55, magazine goes up to 8. So far, we can put firmly planted on this and ensemble. These are okay perks. And in the second column, we can put on Adagio and Wellspring. So far, while I'm looking at this, I don't believe likely suspect can even roll with Reservoir Burst, which is unfortunate because it's such an awesome perk. But there are some other great options here. I mean, Golden Tricorn and One for All. That's what I have on my golden, on my God roll are these 2 perks. I'm sorry, I've got Golden Tricorn and I have Stats for All. So yeah, when we craft it, I'll probably, since I didn't know that it can't roll with Reservoir Burst, unfortunately, it does kind of look like Golden Tricorn and Stats for All is the God roll on this. But now we have an idea of what we can do with it, so let's go ahead and grind it out some more. Another couple of places you guys can use for grinding out your crafted weapons. The Root of Nightmares raid, the first encounter, you didn't even need to go into it with a fire team. You have like a duration to get the objective done, and obviously, I mean, if you're not somebody who solos raids, if you're not a maniac like that, you're probably not going to get the objective done in the time. So what happens is you wipe. So pretty much you end up just killing as many ads as you can, and then you wipe, and then rinse and repeat. And that's in the first. I'm sorry, I loaded into the wrong thing here. That is in the first encounter of Root of Nightmares. Really easy, just load into it and get there, start the encounter, and burn it, and rinse and repeat. And the other one, it's a little bit of a hassle to get to, but it is Shirochi, which is the second encounter of the last Wish raid. You can get there solo, and I do have a video on my channel of how to do it. That's another good weapon leveling method as well.
They're relentless, the Scorn, fruitlessly striving for that which they cannot attain. Keep it from them.
Yeah, that's a great strategy, J-Jack. I concur, man. You should definitely do that. What exotic are you looking at for that? And you're talking about Hunter, right? Because I know you said you play on Hunter mainly. Gotcha. To be honest, I'm not familiar with that one. What does that one do? I'm a Warlock man, so I'm still learning like Hunter and Titan. So forgive me for that. That's actually pretty incredible. I'm gonna have to mess around with that. Weapon damage bonus and volatile rounds. That's so good. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, that's incredible. What a great exotic. I'm definitely going to have to mess around with that. What's the lost sector today? What are the rewards? I don't really care what the lost sector is. I just want to know what the reward is for. Is it chest armor? Legs? If it's chest armor, I'm going to switch to my hunter and run it. Awesome. Yeah, let me know, dude. I'll definitely, if it's chest armor, I'm definitely going to run it and see if we can snag that piece. You know, that's fine if it is helmet today, because I still don't have Assassin's Cowl on my hunter, and I know that one is really nice for your arc builds as well. So yeah, maybe I'll run it anyways, just to see if we can get an Assassin's Cowl out of it. And now we're getting on a roll with all this special ammo. Watch me jinx it though. As soon as I finish this magazine, I'm not gonna get any. Oh yeah, dude, you're super close then. Because I think on Lost Sectors, you're guaranteed one that you don't have until you get them all. And then it's all random after that. God, Rufus's Fury is mad. If you guys don't have the auto rifle Rufus's Fury, you definitely need to get it. It is so good. My buddy that you guys see me play with all the time too, he just hit me up to what do you call it? The new Quicksilver Storm. It's the new exotic from Lightfall. Actually, it was part of the deluxe bundle for pre-order. And then once Lightfall came out, there's a catalyst for it now that when you finish the catalyst, it makes it strand. And it's just as good as Rufus's Fury, I think. Maybe I'll bust that one out in a second too. Nah, you got it, dude. You'll be okay. Do you have Arbalest yet? That's been like the weapon. Yeah, Quicksilver is great. But yeah, dude, if you have Arbalest, Arbalest is so good against barrier champions. I use it in Grandmasters all the time and in Lost Sectors. Holy crap. Watch this happen. Nice. Was there, man, it's been so long since I got it. Is there a quest for it, or is it a random drop, or? Okay, okay, I see. Yeah, man, it's been so long since I actually obtained that weapon. It used to be like really, really, really good. I want to say like 4 or 5 seasons ago. It might have been the season before and the very first season of Witch Queen. Like fusion rifles and linears were super meta, and everybody was using it. Especially like in the light blade when that was first a grandmaster. Like Arbalest was owning all the champions, but shortly after that season, Bungie nerfed it because that's what they do. It's still very good though. Like, don't let that deter you. Like, I use it for like anything I'm going to be facing barriers in for the most part. Unless I'm running like Well of Radiance, because whenever you're Radiant, all of your weapons um, become barrier weapons. Also, if you get Unraveling to proc, Unraveling is also works on barrier champions. So those little green darts you'll see flying out of my strand weapons at times. To proc it, it is an artifact. It's an artifact mod, I'm pretty sure. So that'll probably be going away. But rapid kills with the strand weapon proc unraveling rounds, and unraveling stuns barrier champions, as well as void volatile. Volatile will stun barrier champions as well. Yeah, yeah, it's I don't know what the word would be for it. It's not a perk. It's like an ability for your weapons. Same with like volatile weapon rounds or like arc jolting. Strand has unraveling, and unraveling is really good against barrier champions if you can time it to proc at the same time as needing to pop a shield. We are getting some levels on this weapon now. So you guys can see I started this stream a little over an hour ago, and this weapon was at level 2 when I started it, and now it's at level 8. So this is a pretty good method for leveling your crafted weapons. And it'd be even quicker if this were a primary weapon. Keep in mind this is a special weapon, so we don't always have ammo for it. So we'd probably be at weapon level 11 or 12 if I were consistently using it like a primary. Or not wasting ammo by missing shots like I just did. Oh yeah, look at all that special. Man, Void is so much fun. I need to play my Void class so much more. If there's any Warlocks in the room who are unfamiliar with your Void builds, you're going to want... The Controverse Hold is the exotic you want for your Void builds. Sorry, a lot going on. I'm trying to focus on talking and playing at the same time. And now we're going to be dry on green ammo for a minute. Oh, I lied. Found some. Well, while I'm waiting for green ammo, I can actually mess around with. I'll show you guys this Void build while I'm here playing with it. You can pretty much get your abilities back like super quick. The whole idea is your grenades. You can spam your grenades a ton. And you can see how fast my grenade's filling up. Like I already have it back. I just used it and I already have it. See. I accidentally killed Savathun, so we're gonna have to go back to orbit. That's what I get for messing around. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. We'll go back and try that again. But so for reference, you kind of see what we did here. That weapon level grind, we started. My stream says 95 minutes ago, but we probably didn't jump in right away. It's probably like 15 or 20 minutes in, so a little over an hour. And this weapon was at 2 when we started, and now it's at 8. So we got 6 levels out of the weapon in a little over an hour. So that's kind of the idea you can get for a grind. And like I said, that's a special weapon, so we're not using it unless we have ammo for it. So if it were a primary weapon, we would probably have maybe 11 or 12 levels on it instead because we'd be using it all the time. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and then J-Jack and I were kind of talking about doing a lost sector to see what kind of rewards we can get. I know I don't have Assassin's Call on my Hunter still, so I'm gonna try for that. And I know Helmet is today, so we'll jump into that. Let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back, and we'll do it. All right. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for being patient. I'm gonna jump back into this. So, to pick up where we left off, we were just doing some weapon leveling. We're working on our likely suspects, and we're using the method in Savathun's Throne World. The preservation mission is just the opening part of the mission. You just go in, and as long as you don't kill the Savathun projection, the ads will spawn indefinitely, and you can use that to grind weapon experience. So that's what we've been doing. So what we're gonna do now, we were talking about doing a lost sector because I don't have Assassin's Call yet on my Hunter, and today's lost sector rewards is Helmet. So I need to find out what today's lost sector is. Let's do a quick looking around. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So let's. I'm gonna switch to my hunter. And it looks like, if I wasn't mistaken, I think we have. What do I got going on here? I want to say we have Barrier and Unstoppable. Yep. Barrier and Unstoppable and Solar Threat and Void Shields. So Solar's going to hurt us, and we got Void Shields to deal with. Since we have Barrier, this is going to be a good spot to use Arbalest, like I was telling you about. Alright, let's see here. Also, if you guys haven't been to Xur yet this weekend, I highly suggest it. He's got this Demolitionist and Surrounded, Judgment of Kel'Garath, and it's like the perfect role for a glaive. Demolitionist is going to like recharge your grenades super fast, and Surrounded is great for close range combat, which is the whole point of a glaive. Bonus damage when 3 or more weapons are in close proximity. So yeah, if you guys don't have that, go see Xur. He's in the Winding Cove in the EDZ, and pick up this glaive. You're going to want it. Alright, now let's do this build here. I know we got Void Shields. Another cool thing about Arbalest is not only it pops barrier shields, but it pops any shield. So if you have like Void or Arc shields in an encounter, Arbalest will pop any elemental shield. So if you've got Arbalest on, you don't really have to worry about, you know, oh, I got to put on like an Arc weapon to pop this Arc shield. So what I'm going to do is grab, using the app, I'm going to grab my Arbalest from my Warlock. You should see that be dropping in my screen in a minute. Just like that. Now we got it, we're going to throw it on. And we also have Unstoppable, which I believe is Scout Rifles. And I do have a pretty good Scout Rifle for this, which is also on my Warlock. That is the other Witch Queen weapon we were talking about, the Pointed Inquiry. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to dismantle some of these to free up some space because I don't need all these weapons. Get rid of this trinary system. I'm trying to hold on to this Philotactic Spiral because Aztecross swears by, he says this is a really great pulse rifle. I haven't yet to mess with it yet though, but I'm going to hold on to that one. And that's fine. I'll just leave one slot. If you guys are enjoying the content you're seeing, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The support is very much appreciated. And feel free to like do some shout outs too, guys. Like if you guys want me to cover certain things too, like shout it out by all means. I'm happy to do videos on anything, really. I'm always accepting Bungie friends as well. If you guys want people to run high-end content with you, guys want to run GMs or raids or anything, feel free to add me as well. Shoot me a message of what you're trying to run, and I'd be happy to run it with you. Alright, so here's our full breakdown of this Lost Sector. We have Void Shields in this encounter. Your loadout's going to be locked, so once you start it, you're not going to be able to change your loadout until you either wipe or go back to orbit. Limited revives. Once you run out of lives, you're done. You get bounced back to orbit. Barrier and Unstoppable Champions. Solar Threat, and that means that solar damage is increased by 25%. Scions spawn Void Grenades when you kill them. Overcharged weapons from the seasonal artifact. Kinetic weapons do increased damage when your subclass element matches an active surge. So I should probably run Void if I'm being all serious here. So and the nice thing about this too is Star Eater Scales will work with any subclass, I believe.
All forces in the field. We have sightings of Red Legion infiltrators on their way.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Congrats. I'm happy for you. Yeah, Arbalest is definitely a game changer. Like, you're going to be so happy. Yeah, throw that on and avoid Scout Rifle and, like, avoid Heavy. And you should be golden for this Lost Sector. This is what I'm rocking. I haven't done a Void subclass very well on Hunter yet, so I don't really have much going on with the subclass itself. But we'll see how it goes. And I've got Pointed Inquiron and Arbalest and Commemoration. So we're going to give this a shot. No worries, dude. This is the one we did the other day when I got the Star Eater Scales. But you can definitely watch me do it again, no problem. Hopefully I'm not awful with this Void Hunter. Forgive this Warlock main. It should be a little better this time around, I think, too, because I'm a little higher level than I was last time. Or not, I spoke too soon. Yeah, and that barrier Colossus is gonna tear me up, dude. So he's gonna pop his shield now, and then I'm just gonna lay into him with the Arbalest. Pretty simple. I think this is actually going a lot smoother than the other day when we did this. Let me do some digging and I'll see what other options there are besides the one I'm using. Alright, so that was actually a way more smooth run than we did the other day, but we did not get an exotic. But it's okay, since it was pretty simple to clear, we can just keep running it. But let me dig for you and see what kind of Void Scout rifles there are. We'll bounce back to orbit and go to like the tower or something, so I can look at the vault and see what there is. How much of the Witch Queen campaign have you done? That's where you get that Void Scout rifle from. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be Void. If you just have a Scout rifle in your energy slot, since you just got Arbalest, Arbalest will pop any shield. So if you have like Void shields, you don't have to run a Void weapon because Arbalest will pop those shields. But we'll look at the vault and see what Void Scout rifles there are.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Do you have the Vouchsafe? You can see it on the screen right now. It looks like it's from Season of the Risen. Yeah, the Vouchsafe is a Void Scout rifle. Yeah, Vouchsafe will work. Oh man, Gnawing Hunger. That's an auto rifle that was so good in Season of Arrivals. I might have to bust that out and use that again. And Arc Logic was my favorite auto rifle for a while too. Let's see, Void Scout rifles, right? Royal Chase, do you have the Royal Chase? That's a pretty popular one. Royal Chase or Vouchsafe? I forgot about Vision of Confluence too. It's a Solar Scout rifle though. Man, and Null Composure. Man, I haven't looked at my vault in so long. There's some good stuff in here. Yeah, the Null Composure was that was like everybody's go-to fusion rifle in Season of the Splicer. Everybody was using that then. Nice, you got the Vouchsafe. Yeah, you should grab that and throw it on. And what power level are you? If you depending on what power level you're at, I'm not sure what power level your Vouchsafe is at, but if you go to the helm, then you can just grab an energy weapon from them, from the helm and the war table, and you can just infuse it into your Vouchsafe to bring it up to level and take it into that lost sector. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and Pointed Inquiry. Pointed Inquiry is really good. If you haven't played much of Witch Queen, I'd highly recommend it. There's some really good stuff from Witch Queen. So, like your Pointed Inquiry, the fusion rifle we were working on too. I don't have it on my Hunter, it's on my Warlock. The Likely Suspect is awesome. Tarnation, Come to Pass. They're all really great weapons. As you guys can see, I need to clean my vault really bad. Ooh, oh man. Wow. Doom at Chelchis, I totally forgot about that. J-Jack, have you played King's Fall? Doom at Chelchis like has an insanely high drop rate. And it's a really great scout rifle, especially if you can get a good roll on it. Like explosive payload and frenzy is an awesome roll on this weapon. I forgot about Doom at Chelchis. All right, so you said you got the vouchsafe. That's a good start. If I were you, get a team and play King's Fall because Doom at Chelchis has a really high drop rate, and if you can get your hands on a good roll of that, then you'll be set. Doom at Chelchis is awesome. Vouchsafe is good. Royal Chase is good too. But if you can get a Doom at Chelchis, if you need a raid partner, I got you. Just add me and we'll get a team together and we'll run it. I will help you get that weapon because you have to have it. It's pretty cool looking too. It's got the Oryx vibes. Alright. So let's keep farming this last sector so we get some exotics.
Recording data, Z. Recording data that cannot be opened.
And after we farm this lost sector for a little bit, I am gonna end my stream for tonight so I can have some dinner, and then I'm gonna work on a video for you guys that will be up either later tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, we'll farm this a little more, and then that will be it for tonight. Yeah, 1800 is fine, man. Honestly, if your build's put together right, 1800 is plenty. Yeah, maybe if I have some time this weekend, I'll do a Void Hunter build as well. What heavy weapon is he selling? I totally forgot. Dang, still no exotic. And that was a flawless run too. Yeah, I totally don't remember at all what heavy weapons they're selling this week. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep, that one will work well. And if you need if you if we can get around to the King's Fall, so you can get that Duma Chelchis, that's a great Void Scout rifle, and also Deep Stone Crypts will give you the machine gun that I'm using, which is awesome. The commemoration, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Try to at least get one exotic out of this lost sector today. Drop rate is trash. Bungie needs to work on that. See a couple new people tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. This is Swille Gaming, where you can stay up to date with Destiny content. I know that the title of our stream says weapon leveling. We did that a little while ago. We actually just switched gears and moved over to this lost sector farming. Oh, I'm a dummy. I shouldn't have jumped down there. Alright, hopefully we got an exotic out of this one. There we go. We got one. And it's for our solar class for Golden Gun. Celestial Nighthawk. Modifies Golden Gun to fire a single high damage shot. Enemies eliminated by the shot explode and grant you super energy. That's pretty good. I'll have to use that when I do a solar hunter build. I'm gonna do one more run of this, and then that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna have some dinner, and I'm gonna work on some content for you guys, some videos rather than live streams. I know we've been doing a lot of live streams this week, so I'm gonna put up some content. Oh no, I messed up. Yeah, J-Jack, now that I'm thinking about it, man, now that you got Arbalest, like that's gonna be great. I would use that if I were you. Use that vouchsafe that you pulled out of your vault, and use your Shattered Cipher. That'll be a more than sufficient build for this Lost Sector. Holy crap, I just got murdered. Yeah, you're set, J-Jack. That'll be fine. That'll work just fine. All right, got another one. That's cool. Attacks you redirect with your arc staff deal massively increased damage and generate orbs of power for your allies. Guarding with your arc staff does not consume extra super energy. That's pretty good, actually. That could work pretty well for an arc build. Oh yeah, filling out these hunter exotics. Feels weird because I normally only play warlock. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Like I said, I want to work on some content for you because I know it's been doing a lot of live streams lately, and I haven't really put up a lot of videos. So I'm going to bounce for now, and feel free to add me. Like I said, I'm always down to run content. If you guys want to run raids, Lost Sectors, Grandmasters, you name it, I'm always down. Add me on Bungie. It's just my gamer channel you're looking at is just Schwille. You can add me on Bungie, and we'll run some stuff, and I'll be happy to help out. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you enjoy the content, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. J-Jack, you're the real one because you're on every single stream, man, and I appreciate that. So thank you so much. And I hope that helps out, man. You too, bro. Have a great night, man. And everybody else, you as well have a great night. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.